Good evening, everybody. I'm here for another live stream. It's been a while, had stuff with the holidays and all that, and I'm back tonight. Gonna do an art stream because I opened commissions last week and got a few takers, so that's very exciting. So I finished one this morning, and this is the second one. This is for a couple friends of mine who I've drawn for before. Um, Gave them both kimono pictures. They're very sweet guys. And yes, so we have Dante on the right and Joseph on the left. And this is a commission from Dante to have their characters together dressed as um, Mercury and Venus from this cartoon from a while ago. I really don't remember what it was called, but it was one that Dante showed me clips for when explaining the commission. So yes, looking forward to having some fun. I just started the light art line art oopsies a little bit today. For had to do some other things and had some distractions here and there. But yeah, hope we have a good stream. Yes. Okay. Checking the Discord real quick for things. Alright. Set sense. Okay. And oh. Alright. Got my pen right here. Kind of interesting resetting my holiday plans because of all that's been going on. Had to do some changes for how I'm doing my Christmas shopping. I was gonna do some in person today, but kind of was talked myself out of doing that. So instead, gonna do that on get some gifts for some people shipped to their house. One in particular, I found exactly why I want to get them online too. Uh, it's something for someone really special that I hope they like. I also have a couple friends that are in relationships. Well, or straight up are married. Like one of my best friends, he got married this year, so I'm thinking about getting them a couple's gift, like I did for my brother and his wife. Something that they can both enjoy together. Just an idea. It's kind of I'm very odd when it comes to shopping in that I really try to get stuff people want, but I'll kind of edge around flat out asking them what they want, kind of talk more in suggestion to see, well, is this something you'd be into, sort of? Because I like to have some element of surprise, unless I'm just flat out at a loss. I'm just like, okay, just what do you want? I'll get you whatever. That's usually how it goes for shopping for my mom. I just ask her instead, what would you like for me to get you this year? There's nothing wrong with practical gifts either. Nothing wrong with getting people socks, because that's very practical and something people always need. Batteries and socks. You can never go wrong with those. And of course, cash. You can never go wrong with cash. Which is what I end up getting my brother and his wife. Uh, Nothing wrong with giving cash, especially if it's safely through direct payments online. And gift cards are fine. Because some people would say cash is impersonal, which it can be, though. And gift cards are slightly more personal in that you're kind of know what the person likes. You're getting them a card to spend at a place they like. Though, of course, with it being a gift card, that's absolutely much more restrictive than cash. Just as long as you don't get them those big friggin' gift baskets, because those are a waste of money and kind of scams. So you get this big basket of a lot of items, so you think, oh, you're getting a amazing bargain. No, you're not. You're getting packaging and trash items because okay, this is how I have it. You get so of these like big gift baskets, you're getting maybe 20% samples of good items, 30% regular sizes of garbage items. Like if you get the food ones, you might get like some good quality Ghirardelli chocolates, and then you'll get these non-brand cookies that taste stale fresh out of the bag. And then the other 50% is packaging, straight up packaging. Like it's so ridiculous. So you get this box, this 4-inch box that's like tied at the ends, like folded at the ends. You open it up and it holds just two of those Lindor truffles. Terrible. Like, well, no, the truffles are good, but terrible that you're getting that much packaging for that small of a reward. Awful. Yeah, don't get those those gift baskets. One of my friends, Rusty Bear, is watching. Just let me know on Discord. Hi, Rusty Bear. Hope you're having a good weekend. Having a pretty good weekend. Taking it easy and shopping from the comfort of my own home and not going out to places where people are. Ugh. It's like I like shopping, but also a lazy shopper and a careful shopper. Because I'm the kind of person who just can feel buyer's remorse right away, or even preemptive buyer's remorse. Like even if I haven't bought it yet, I would regret the possibility of buying it. Like, well, I mean, it talks me out of wasting a lot of money, so that's good. It does talk me out of getting stuff that would be really fun to have, like just fun stuff I like to collect. and then also I've been having some really unfortunate repair expenses for my car. I had last Friday, I had to drop quite a bit of money, and then on Monday I had to pay some more because there was a second problem I didn't know about that they didn't even tell me about the first time. So but the car still wasn't going right, so we had to take it back in. They said, oh, by the way, you also need to replace your spark plugs. Lols. Ugh, drat. So yeah, it's how it is sometimes. Can't believe I said lols in this context. I apologize, that sounded super weird. Rusty Bear says, um, sounds like I've been having good. He says he sounds like I've been having a good weekend, and that sucks about the car repair charges. Yes, yes to both. But yeah, still keeping busy. Gonna do something fun for lunch tomorrow. I don't know if I'll cook something or order out. Though what I have been doing, I've been checking out recipes and videos online to recreate the zuppa toscana from Olive Garden, which is this really good soup with sausage, kale, and potatoes. Oh, it's amazing. It's the only item from the whole menu that I will consistently get. The other stuff is very hit or miss, mostly miss. Because for me, the problem, like a big problem of Olive Garden is too many of the food, of the dishes on the menu, it's like I'll eat them and be full, but I won't be satisfied, and I kind of feel bad afterwards. That just kind of I don't feel that menu very like the food there very often in a good way, except for the Toscana, like that soup is Toscana. That's some good soup. Like I will get that and the breadsticks, and that's all I need. Everything else, no. Also, it's overpriced. Like for what you're getting, it's overpriced, I think. Yeah, I might as well learn how to make a soup I like. From the videos I've seen, some of the steps can be done in different orders with some minor changes, and they're not like the results still should be this like very similar. Yeah, I want to make that. I don't know if I want to make it before or because what I really want to do is have that be the appetizer for the Christmas Eve dinner I want to have. I don't know if I want to experiment in making it before that. And the recipe isn't that hard, so I think I can manage. I mean, when I tried the pecan pie for the first time for Thanksgiving, that turned out very well, and that was a much more complicated recipe than this soup. Also, the soup has bacon. Mm. Kind of interesting looking at that recipe, and I'm thinking about ways to make it, if I can make like a vegetarian version of it, by swapping out the chicken stock for vegetable broth, and instead of the meat, something else, like a different veggie, and see how that would work. Probably not. Well, it's hard to say like what would be good substitutes because part of the recipe if you're not doing the meat is that you do factor in the drippings a bit, the drippings from the meat because you cook the meat first. At least in two of the recipes I saw, you cook the meat first in the big soup cooking place, drat pot, whatever you want to call it. Okay. um, so you do that. Keep the drippings in there, and then you cook the other. So you take the meat out after you cook it in there. Keep the drippings there from the bacon and the sausage. And then you add in the other, like the potatoes, the onions, the seasonings. Cook those until they're ready, and then you add in the chicken stock, chicken broth, however, and get that ready. Then you gradually add in the meat, keep it good on heat. Then introduce the kale, then the heavy cream, or you do heavy cream and then the kale. I think you did heavy. I have to look at the references again, but yeah. So I think if I can find a way to see how to factor in a substitute for the drippings of some kind of other kind of sauce or ingredient, then I could see if I can come up with a vegetarian version of that soup. Like, I'm not a vegetarian, but I know some people who are. And I do like to try learning vegetarian dishes and cutting back on meat when I can. I could not fully commit to being a vegetarian. Hell, I'm absolutely not. I could not become a vegan. Like, I have mad respect for vegans who don't hold it over other people's heads, because they do something I would not. I would drive myself insane if I tried to become a vegan. Oh, hi, Henry the Rat. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing well, just working on an art commission tonight. Haven't streamed in a couple weeks because of this and that. Like, I was gonna stream some of Age Calamity last weekend, but I really just wasn't feeling well on Saturday. Not because of any of the stuff going about. I just ate too heavy and I just felt awful. I had a lunch that I foolishly had that had too many starches in it, and that just sat on my stomach and made me I feel a lot better today. I had a lot lighter lunch. Just good chicken salad sandwich with some sea salt chips and deli pickle. I'm not exactly sure what kind of pickles they were, but they're really good pickle slice. I have to look at the jar to see what they are. Oh, hi, Nameless Hero. Welcome to the stream. Working on art tonight. Some fun character drawings for a friend. A lot of art projects to do this month. And I am taking off time from work to get to some more fun stuff and I have another big project I started. I don't know if I'll finish it by the end of the month, but it is something that's been on my to-do list for a while. So I'm at least having a lot of fun researching it and putting together some of the pieces. I don't want to say what it is because I just kind of have that issue where I'll start a project and I won't finish it, which is currently where my however far back you want to go, my few months really, the Borderlands 1 retrospective, that's still in the works. I have most of the clips, have the script mostly written. I just really need to finish the script and record it, and then edit all the stuff together. But it's just so much other stuff going on, and I really need to get to the point where I get a new editing software, because the one I have is just many years old. Still reliable for what I use it for. Ew. Yeah, they're bot in the chat. Oh, okay. So Dante's actually just messaged me on Discord. He's watching the stream too. He said it's looking good so far. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, I'm really happy when people see the art I'm doing for them as I do it. Yeah. I also like giving surprises, though I try to keep my surprises tame and if you know, you know. So we'll see how far I get with this tonight. Ah. I've been really enjoying Age of Calamity. It's so much fun. I think I've been taking it slow too and enjoying the side missions and playing with all the characters. And I think I'm at the last mission, at least it seems like the last mission in the main game. Um, and who are my favorites change as I unlock characters. Though I've stuck with a few that I really like that I have been using for the last few missions. One of them is of course Link, because he's really easy to power level. And if you really want to, you could just not play as anyone else and just steamroll through the story with just Link and the Master Sword. That's doable. Um, though it does help to level up a couple other characters that you regularly use. And then there are a few side missions that require you to use a specific character, and some of those, well, all of them are have level restrictions. Not restrictions, but level suggestions. So if you're under leveled, you're gonna have a tough time. Yeah. And there are some characters that I just don't like using that much. But I like the character, kind of. I like all the characters to a degree, but there's some I like more than others. Um, like Daruk's never been one of my favorite characters, and he's okay to play as, but not he's not my preferred play style. Oh, how thick did I make the line for that? For the wings? Oh, I think I made the. Let me see. Okay, I made that, and then for the smaller wings. Yes. Okay, now I know what I did. All right. Oh, thank you, Nemesis Hero. Yeah. What was I talking about? I was characters like Daruk. I don't. He's okay. But not my favorite. And also, okay, I feel bad about this. I'm not. I don't. Not because I just because of her move set and how her gimmick works. I don't often play as Mifa. I like Mifa a lot as a character. She's lovely lady, very very sweet and fun. But her play style in Age of Calamity is not one I gravitate towards. Especially when there are other characters that are so much more fun to play as. Like even though he's a total jerk, I actually really like playing as Rivali. He's fun. Because if you can figure out his move set and how to line up his combos, he can wreck boss enemies. Like I mean, Lionel's, High Nox's. Ooh, you can shred them apart with Rivali. So he's one of my favorites. Also, some of my favorites are spoiler characters, so I don't want to reveal them right away. I might. I could potentially do a review of the game. I haven't done a game review in years, but it's possible. Once I have enough time with the game, I'll put it on my to-do list as something. No, I could talk about it. I have stuff to say and which characters I like and talk about the story. Though I know some of the Zelda YouTubers have done that to death already. Though it's curious. Uh, Like those theory videos were fun. They are fun. I really applaud the people who do them. Well, specifically the Zelda ones, and not just the well. Now, well, I was gonna throw a bit of shade, but I'm not going to. Tis not the season for shade. Yeah, I've fun of those Zelda YouTubers. They have good content because I like the Zelda games. How do I do this line? I still need to play Skyward Sword. I'm holding out for a re-release of that. Because I never got a Wii Motion Plus, and now that's effectively paying for two games for the price of one. Get the game and the Wii Motion Plus for roughly the same price. That's what kept me from getting the game for all these years. Because I would be like, oh, I want to get the game. Oh, wait, I don't have Wii Motion Plus. And then I see the price tag for that. I'm like, maybe later. I think Breath of the Wild can be played on split screen. Not Breath of the Wild. What am I talking about? Age Calamity can be played on split screen. I think so. Because some of those other like Dynasty Warriors games and such can be played that way. Let me check that real fast. Okay, looks like you can do local co-op. You can't do online co-op, but you can do local. All right, nifty. So if you're with someone, um, and it's a safe, and you have all the not at risk of the thing that's going around, then yeah, local co-op and Age Calamity. I mean, if you live with people and you can't really separate. I mean, you know what I mean. Yes. But yeah. So if you have if you live with your partner or live with your family, and yeah, you can pick up Age Calamity and play it together. And it's really interesting. Like they really went all out with the move sets in this game. Like each one feels unique. So Link can wield a spear because he's unique in that you can go sword and shield, two-handed weapon, or spear. And Meve has a spear, but her move set is completely different to Link's spear move set. And then another character shows up that uses a spear as well. Not gonna say who because I don't want to spoil it. And then, of course, very different, and it's some very imaginative combo moves. And the story is compelling for what it is. It's a good story. Though, okay, I have this. I came up with this analogy for it in my mind. Okay, so it's not a prequel to Breath of the Wild. It's not, and they never said it was. They said it tells a story of the time before Breath of the Wild, but not necessarily that it was right before Breath of the Wild. And you know that you can get that pretty quick when you start up the game. You see some inconsistencies from how the game starts to how the storyline of Breath of the Wild goes. So how I see it is, how there's like the Hans Christian Andersen fairy tales, and then they're the Disney versions, like the Disney movies, which sand off all the hard edges and wash away the ultra violence in those fairy tales. So Breath of the Wild is the Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is the Disney movie of that same story. That's how it feels to me. Both are good for what they are. Um, yeah, I highly recommend both. Absolutely both. Breath of the Wild, like incredible. Age of Calamity, super fun. And the champions from Breath of the Wild are so fun, and it's good to see more of them. Because of course in that game they're dead, but this one there you get to see them more time with them alive, not in flashbacks. Yeah, it's kind of hard too in Breath of the Wild, not Breath of the Wild, in Age of Calamity, because you do get a lot of characters. Like you unlock a lot of characters through the story. And you have to level them up to be effective. Yes, Rivali's still there, and okay. Funny enough, Rivali's probably more of a jerk in Age of Calamity, though. To balance that out, more people will call him out on it because more people are around to hear what he says. It's pretty like, oh, I like it. You also get to fight him in the story. You fight him. Like his introductory mission. This is early on, so it's not really a spoiler. When you have to recruit the four champions, his introductory mission, you actually have to fight him because it's a misunderstanding. Um, but yeah, for anyone who had sore feelings about how much of a douche she was in Breath of the Wild, you get to get some of you get to have some catharsis from Age of Calamity. Ooh, I got a Discord message from someone. Oh, ah. Oh, so much. Yeah. Which song is playing? Oh, okay, it's from that album. I have my iTunes on, but I don't have it playing through the stream because I have been clocked for that by Twitch and YouTube. Oh yeah, I don't want to get DMC'd. I've gotten those emails from YouTube where it's like, oh, we had to mute part of your video because of this reason. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, sorry about that. Oh wow. Okay, so Nemus Hero's saying in the chat, he's saying that he got a strike on his channel for one of his almost decade-old Mario Paint videos. Ooh, really sorry about that. Yeah, those strikes are a B. Yeah, I'm not sure either. I haven't really like I have my YouTube channel. I post stuff to it, but I'm not don't really look much into. Well, the rules are always changing. Like they will say this one month, and then they'll be like, "Oh, but you can do this." It's very awkward too. And then I'll watch videos where people bleep out like certain like words that aren't swear words, but are just words that you can't. That YouTube is not happy with anyone saying. It's um, it's it's messy. I was watching one like a one video by this YouTuber, and she even had to just the word sex, and just in a very just describing like that the context was she was saying sex sells, in regards to packaging of a product, and she still had to bleep out sex in that context, and that was crazy to me. Yeah. Oh, so yesterday in Animal Crossing, I lucked out because I hardly ever get good campsite villagers. I oftentimes get rejects or D tiers. This time I got a high A tier in Diana the deer, she was one of my dreamies for a long time. Though after I got Whitney, I kind of forgot about her because Whitney took my spot as the my top snooty villager, and she's gonna stay on my island forever because I want her to. And also, I have her man Apollo there; they're gonna both stay. But then Diana showed up on my campsite, and I was very excited. And I wanted to see how the campsite feature works. I never got to work before because I could have this one time when I had another villager I really wanted, but it didn't happen because I didn't understand the rules correctly. So I missed out on that one. So I didn't want to miss out on this one. So I managed to get her to replace Dizzy on my island, the elephant. So Dizzy's gone, and I have Diana. Though that puts me in a weird spot because now I have two snooty villagers. Again, after I got rid of Blanche. So two snooty villagers, and currently have two peppy villagers. Though I want to get rid of one of them. I want to get rid of Maddie because she was the one the game gave me after that not so good night of um, villager hunting a few weeks ago. Um, so I want to because I can get rid of her for Waltz because that's Waltz that my last S plus tier to get. So that would give me. So then I have Apollo. So that'd be two crankies, two snooties, two crankies. That's four. And I have Marcel. I'm keeping Ozzy because both of those are my an S plus tier. So that's six. Two crankies, two lazies, two snooties. All right. Then I want to keep Marina as my normal, probably, unless I could really get a good price on Nookazon if I ever get the time to figure out how that works. And I want to get rid of Eric the deer because I got him because I was holding on to him for a friend, but then my friend found a different deer. But I can still give Eric to whoever wants him, or sell him on Nookazon. So I'll get real lazy. I want to keep Antonio as my jock, though. He could potentially get replaced by another jock. It depends on how I'm feeling. But I like to have at least one of each personality type. But okay, so my Antonio's a jock, Maria's as the normal. So that's six villagers taken. All right. Then wait, how's this going? So then I want a smug, because I don't have a smug, and I haven't had a smug in a long time, ever since Quilson left a few months ago. And my top choices for a smug are Ken the Chicken and Zell the Deer. Not Zelda, but Zell the Deer. I really like those two. And there are a couple other smugs I like. I like Kid the Goat. I just really wish his name wasn't Kid, because that's not a great name, though he has a very cute design. Yeah. Okay, so that's nine. Nine taken. And then I have a Peppy. Apple's my Peppy, though if I let Apple go, I'd have to get a better Peppy, and the only better Peppy I can really think of is Rosie the cat, because she was also in the anime along with Whitney and Apollo. So that's 10 spots, which means if that's how I want my island to be, filled, I won't have a sisterly or Uchi villager, and I'm kind of okay with that because I'm not crazy about any of the sisterly villagers. My favorites are Canberra and Renee. I actually had Renee on my island as one of my first two villagers the game gave me. So that's why I have a affection for her. And it was hard to see her go. And Canberra, I feel bad for how the fandom has treated her, or whichever group those artists belong to that make the comics about treating quote unquote ugly villagers, because she gets that treatment a lot in some very well done comics that are very sad and how bad they treat Canberra. So I wanted to give her some love, and she would be a good addition to my island. I also have a kind of a pairing for her and Ozzy together as the koalas. So she would be my sisterly villager, like one of my top choices. But since I described how my island layout is, I probably wouldn't have a sisterly villager unless I got rid of Diana, which I don't want to do. I mean, I really just got her as well. So it's interesting. I like the idea of having one of each personality type, but some personality types have better cuter choices or more appealing choices. Of course, each personality type has their own, bad choices. I mean, Smug has some really popular villagers, but also Smug has Hippo. Nameless hero. You know who I'm talking about. But yeah, Sisterly Villager, it's just... Again, just those two I like a lot. And the rest are just okay. Or not my style. Like the really gothic dog and the gothic sheep. I mean, I like that aesthetic sometimes, but... not... Like, those two characters kind of do in a weird way. Especially because Muffy the sheep has those as told by Ginger eyes, which don't work even as told by Ginger. They don't work. I just got a message on Discord. I need to see what that is. Oh. Oh, Rusty Bear says, I'm still looking out for Walt for you when I go villager hunting. I'll get him for you if I come across him. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Rusty Bear. And I also thank you, Rusty Bear, for giving me all those Nook Miles tickets. So he recently started his island over because he just wanted a fresh start. and he spent all of his Nook miles because they would just be erased when the island went. So he sent me over a bunch of tickets. So thank you so much, Rusty Bear. Those will go to use whenever I get to my next villager hunt, whenever that is. I had Oh, actually, coincidentally, I had the same day Diana was in my campsite. Eric said he wanted to move out, and I was like, okay, I don't want to deal with both of these at once. Okay, I'll work on getting Diana in and Eric out another time. Yeah, I want to keep Antonio as my jock. I need to look and see what the other options for jock are that I like. I think Snake is a jock villager. That'd be cute. Genji is as well, but the thing is that's weird. The only reason I don't want Genji is my character name is Genji, so that'd be a bit weird. Yeah, I don't remember what are the other good jock villagers. I do genuinely really like Antonio because I have my soft spot for anteaters. Antonio is very cute. I think he's one of the best looking anteaters. I also like Cyrano. Like people clock Cyrano because he's not typically cute. He's not traditionally cute with those big eyebrows and angry eyes, which is fair. I just realized now that I'm pretty sure Cyrano's name is reference to Cyrano de Bergerac. Like those pieces just connected. Oh, good gravy. We've got some Discord messages. Oh, Bam the deer is a jock. Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, people really like Bam, and he is cute. Like I feel like I can groove with Bam. Though again, at my current station, I have I have two deer on my island. Um, and that might be the case when if I get Zell as my smug. Yeah, Animal Crossing they did well with the deer. Like all the deer are cute in that game. Like I can't think of one that's unappealing. And the opposite of the deer, you have hippos, which I guess they try to make them cute, but they're there. No shade to people who like hippos. Ooh, almost on line on this one. I can move on to Dante after this. Dante dressed as Venus. Speaking of Venus, I've been listening to Venus by Lady Gaga a lot. Ooh, that is a jam. And that song got paid dust when it came out. It's a shame, too, because it has so many good hooks. Another song I listen to a lot of is from the same album, Art Pop, is Aura. Aura is good. It is kind of abrasive in how in your face the production is. But ooh, it's a lot of fun energy. I was like, kind of think it's funny when I was looking at this the smug villagers. One of them is Julian the unicorn, and Julian's Japanese name is Julie, like straight up Julie. Huh? I found that kind of interesting. The character doesn't have a mole. That was just the eraser shaving that got scanned in. I try to, clean my scanner and the pages when I scan them in. I do end up scanning in the same thing over and over again. I keep getting bits, but that one I just happen to miss. It's not on a line or anything, so it shouldn't distract me too much. Oh, so I got a message from someone. Answering a question. Okay. She could. I don't know how I feel about that. I want this to be kind of a swoop. Okay, I'll work with that. Also, one Apple's really cute and she has a high high tier villagers. Though when I, I I feel bad because I keep accidentally calling her Cherry. She's and there's other villager named Cherry, but that like, Apple's Apple, and I mean she's adorable. I don't know if I could sell. I could sell her. I mean, if I wanted to, though, I have to go for a lower price probably because I accidentally put an item in her house. But cause I didn't know how that worked exactly, so. And Apple's really cute. You know, the Apple the hamster. Though again, if she left, I'd have to get someone really good to replace her. And before that, I want to see if I can get rid of Maddie. Also, because of how my potential island layout's going to be for villagers. In the end, I'd probably have 6 male villagers and 4 female, which isn't bad. I kind of want it to be even, but yeah, see how it is. It's just there's so many cute. They gave me so many cute, lazy, and cranky villagers to choose from. And of course, I got my Eagle Daddy, and I need to find my Roo Daddy. Like another really good cranky villager is Butch the dog. He's a classic. I think he's been there since the first game. Yeah, I'm glad I snatched up Diana. She's gorgeous. Now, one thing I don't like about her is her initial catchphrase is no doy, which I forgot what the explanation for that was, but it makes her some of her dialogue come off as rude. That it's interesting. So if she asks me, could you give me a new catchphrase? I'm like, oh honey, yes, I'm gonna get you a new one. Oh, Rusty Bear wants Apollo too. Oh, yeah, Apollo's a good one. He's a really good cranky. Let me pull up the crankies real fast. Kind of want to go through them. So one of my friends doesn't like the crankies because he doesn't like being called kiddo, though I find that super endearing. Okay, Admiral the bird, nah. My friend not actually. I think my friend does. My friend really like Angus? I think he does like Angus a lot. The same friend, so he will. So he, went past his cranky annoyance for Angus. Then there's Apollo. I love Apollo. Avery, he's an okay looking eagle. Boris the pig, no. Boyd the gorilla, absolutely no. Bruce the deer, He's okay. Butch the dog, yes, like him. Buzz the eagle, take it or leave it. I did have Camera Frog, and he is cute. Say Caesar the gorilla, no. Champagne's not on New Horizons. Chief is cute. He's okay. Chow the panda, maybe with a different color scheme. Chuck's on the game. Croquet is an interesting concept. Kurt's okay. Sid, not really my thing. Cyrano, he's fine. Dell's an interesting concept. Dobby's cute, as the elderly wolf, like him. Elvis, the kingly lion, good theming. Fang's okay. Frank, I think, is a very unique design. I like him. Ganon's not in this game. Gaston's okay. Gonzo's a cute old man koala. Grizzly's basic. Groucho's eh. Gruff is a bad color scheme on an otherwise fine design. Humphrey's cute but angry eyebrows. Harry's lives up to his name. Hopper's cool. Ike is okay. Jubei's not in this game. Ooh, Kabuki. Ah, he's another really good cranky. Ooh, I'd rock with him. Okay. Nox is good. Limburg's terrible. Lobo's cool. Monty, no idea. Murphy's okay. Octavian's fine. Oxford's not in the game. Pee-wee can go somewhere else. Rasher, no. Ricky, no. Rizzo, maybe. Rocco, not really. Rolf, I like him. He's one of my favorite tigers. Rooney's fine. Roscoe's my favorite horse. Spike's okay. Stack's okay. T-Bone, two small eyes. Tom's a cat. Twerp's not on the game. Vic is decent looking bull. I'm gonna give Vladimir no. Walt's my Rue daddy. And Wart Jr.'s there. Wolfgang's another wolf. Okay. Yeah. My brief rundown of the cranky villagers. Ooh, need glasses of water. Hang on. Got my water here. Yes, okay. Alright, back to the line art. Oh, I want to do that for the jocks too. In a bit. Yeah, there's some really good cranky villagers, I think. And if I ever got another copy of the game, or however it works, I would make a Dilf Island. That would happen. My Dilf Island would probably be most of those crankies. The good ones I mentioned. Like, I definitely have Walton there. He's so delicious. Probably have Lobo. Who else is there? Maybe Ike. Apollo. Or Frank. Oh, Eugene's also really good smug, and so is Kyle, but I don't know if I have them. I know my friend Coyote has both of those, as well as Zell. Oh, I really wanted Zell that one time, but it's okay. I could also just bite the bullet and get the friggin' amiibo cards. Because F that random numbers game. It's bollocks. Just pay the $10 for the card and ship. Excuse me. The card and shipping. Oh, got a Discord message. Ooh, okay. Rusty Bear says, would you reset your island once it gets exactly how you want it and you know there's nothing else you want to do with it? Mm, no, I don't think I would. I'd keep it as a testament to the stupid amount of hours I sank into the game. And if I ever wanted to revisit, I can go, yes, I made this. I poured a lot more than I should have into it, but it's here. And I'm proud of it. I really am thinking about possibly getting rid of that Pokeball garden park and doing something different. 'Cause it does take up a lot of space and it's awkward to run through. So I might shape that into something else. I don't know yet. Oh, don't want to do that. see. I'm not going to work with that. Okay. Ooh, straighten up my back a bit. Got on a weird position there. Ooh, yeah, see how that comes down. Ah, okay. Ooh, I do lengths now. Okay. Oh, check on that. That is. Huh, okay. message from someone sharing something about a story, I think. Okay, sure. Yeah. I don't need to actually complete that there yet. I can leave that empty for the shading later. Alright, get to the legs. You love Panda giving you. Okay, yeah, let's skip. Ooh, okay, I like that one. Okay, I'll outline the toes first and then add the claws after. That's kind of how I tend to do it. Ooh, that's a good song. That's my favorite song. I might line this up a bit differently. Ooh, lag. Not quite. Okay, let me fix the line on this toe here. Ooh. Okay, I think I can work with that for now. We'll Alright. Okay, that's good. And there are these studs, which are going to be the same color as this band here, so I know I'm going to manage that. Okay. Gonna try to get the basic flat color in. Let's see. Let's get my layers. Color layer, shading layer, and base layer. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Thought of a really interesting thing in my brain. Whoops, missed a bit. Alright. As I go through this, I can see which bits I missed. Oh, I just realized I forgot. Okay. Forgot this line for his hair, so I'll have to add that in later. Because his hair is peeking a bit under the helmet. Oh, and I forgot to get that brooch. Ah. Wait. Okay. And I'll get their noses in after this. Okay. Naturally, just decide to be bad on him. And I missed a bit. Ah, that's a small bit. It's a couple bits, but those are small bits. I had to go through here anyway because there's some of these little tiny pixel bits I need to fill in again later. I was just pointing at my screen there like you could see me doing that. Alright, now I get their fur colors. I'm seeing all the signs from above. I'm gonna be the one that he loves. There he is. Ooh, I'm gonna need to check his white fur sitting from that. Because I'm gonna look at find a reference for him later to kind of get the right patterns on the fur. I don't have visible. Well, I mean, they do have tails, but they have small tails that you wouldn't see behind them from the front. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, let me grab my shading layer so I don't have to worry about my shading color. Put that here. Get rid of that for now. Ooh, a bop coming on. Good J-pop bop. Yeah, I grew up listening to J-pop. I don't listen to it as much anymore. Or watch anime like I used to. Long friggin' story. This will be good for the palms. Also, has a fur pattern too, so I can get to that in a bit. What colors do I need for him? Those are the two basic ones, and the hair I missed as well. Okay. Oh gosh, the song that's playing is this Puppy on Mimi song it's a lounge song and it's corny in its production, but ooh, it's got a good flow. I need to pull up the reference for what I'm doing. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, that's not there. Oh. Ah! Sorry. Have you documents up? Speaking of a song with corny production, well, not at the time, but now it's kind of rough. S&M by Rihanna featuring Britney Spears. I bought that single. Um, I stand by it being a fun song, but it, Rihanna's part's fine. Britney's part is curious. Nah, I think a gold would be good for the belt and brooch. Yeah. Alright. I want to get that layer. But, okay. Let me come in and get some other bits colored in before I get to any shading. This is also going to have a background, but I'll probably get to that at a different time. Oh wow, what was I even Wait. Oh, F. That's not what I wanted. Drat. Silly me. Got another kind of dated Britney song playing. This beat goes on from her first album. I mean, it's okay, but not like her first album had a lot of filler tracks. I mean, this is a cover, so it's definitely a filler track. Oh, I still adore Britney. I always wish her the best. I hear her TikToks are something else. I don't have a TikTok, so I've seen it in clips discussed by other people online. Just ooh. So some odd subliminals going on in those uh, TikTok videos from Britney. Ooh, okay, now I got a good bop. Good J-pop bop. Apparently this song, Sunrise by Papayami Yumi, was used as the opening song for the Japanese broadcast of SD Gundam Force, which is a show I wanted to talk about for years, but kept putting it off. And I even teased it 4 years ago when I did my Bionicle Mask of Light review. Um, that shows an interesting situation. I think it's hated by a lot of people, especially the Gundam fandom, because it's Gundam show for kids, like absolutely for kids. Um, I jived with it when I was a kid. I liked it. Um, yeah, it's fascinating. They only released the first season in the U.S. and the second season was didn't get dubbed. I don't think because the localization budget for that show was ridiculously chintzy, from what I read, and it sounds that way because the voice actors. I mean, they did a decent enough job, but some of the direction was what? I mean, I can never get over the voice of Zero the Night. That's supposed to be a male robot. You couldn't tell with that voice though, but oh, good God, it was. Oh, that show was a trip. Okay. Um, because it. I mean, cliche as you could get. I mean, ooh. Totally charming character designs. Like the what they did with those super deformed Max's little citizens in this world that makes no sense, is never explained very well. Very cute. And it's like weird junk of going in different dimensions and um, stuff. And a kid on rollerblades because it was the early 2000s and rollerblades were big back then for shonen characters. I remember freaking did the guy from Monster Rancher have rollerblades? I want to say he did, and definitely the freaking hell whichever Mega Man show that was when they were kind of like the Mega Man and the Mega Man robot other people. I forgot what they're called. It was kind of like a Neopets thing. Not really Neopets. They had cards that they swiped the card to the device and that would equip the character in the fighting arena with the card that they swiped in. Was that Mega Man X? What the heck was that? I remember that was a big thing in the US for 2 seconds and then it disappeared forever. Dubbed by 4Kids, I'm pretty sure. It's for two. And there was a rich girl with blonde hair, and there was Rawl's owner, who was the implied love interest. Was she the implied? Who was she? Fudging hell, I don't know what the heck who those people were. I know she had maroon hair. Was it maroon hair? I remember it being maroon hair. Roll didn't have maroon hair, but the love interest owner of Roll did. I don't know her name. Battle Network? Was it Mega Man Battle Network? It might be. That makes sense. Those are one of like the sexier versions of Mega Man, like aesthetically, because Mega Man Blue Bomber way back in the heyday, and then we also know him from that hideous box art, and then that also hideous design from that End Game Masters '80s cartoon that was trash, and then there was weird stuff. There's Mega Man X. Mega Man X was the game series. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's not what I was talking about, but that's what I was thinking of with the X in the title. And crap. Okay. I don't know where I was going with that. How did I get to that tangent, by the way? I don't know where I was going. I don't know where I came from. Yeah, there was Battle Network. There was the I don't know what the plot of that show was. I don't know. But oh yeah, the rollerblades. The kid with the rollerblades. There was kids with rollerblades everywhere in like 2000 time. I don't know why. Also, I'm grooving with a song right now that's such a jam. It's the remix of "I'm a Slave for You" by Britney Spears. I like that song so much back in the day. Like, this is a song you go on the treadmill while listening to. This could be this is a good poll song, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Just thank you, nameless hero. Love the cute emotes. Um, okay, so those Battle Network, Rollerblades. Oh yeah, so the kid and SD Gundam Force had rollerblades and no personality, but he had rollerblades, so that made him theoretically cool according to the marketing team. The Nameless Hero says, I remember Mega Man Battle Network being pretty fun, as weird as it was for a Mega Man series. I'm kind of familiar with the Mega Man mythos, though not much, because it changes, because there are different iterations. There's like Mega Man, there's Mega Man X, and then there's the other one where characters like Tron Bond show up. I forgot what that one's called, but it's the one that had a weird vaporware issues where they're like, oh, we announced the game. Oh, it's been canceled. Oh, it's back on, but it's been canceled again. And it's like, and then Eiji Anafumi left and made it even worse game in Mighty Number Nine, and that's a whole story for to laugh at, because that one stank. Oh, okay, got some color and some bits here. I remember when I was in back as a pup in school that the characters from Mega Man Battle Network showed up for a bit on the milk cartons. That did happen. I remember that happening. Right, let's get little bunny nose. Oh, I'm on an eraser. sitting around in my chair trying to get comfortable. Oh, still an eraser. How thick do I make his eyebrows? Let me see. I think I made those. I made those a 20 even. Okay. Ooh. Put that in my 6. No, I think it's too much. Well, okay. I'll lower those down to a 17. Ooh, that's the wrong layer for that. Alright. do this part of the teeth. Ooh, that's not supposed to be there. Ooh, yes, I need to remember to do this. Oh, that's why that happened. Okay. Might as well get to his eyes. Okay. They both have black eyes. But to give myself room for flexibility in case they decide to change, I'm going to do the circle around the eyes of my main line art layer, then fill it in the color layer of the black, and then add the whites for the light shine. I might just do it like this. That works too. All right. Oh, he has big eyes. I forgot about that. Okay. It's real big eyes. He's so cute. I might have to do that again. Hang on. Oh, I forgot to do the eye pattern, the fur pattern around the eyes. Oopsies. Aha, what color am I on? Okay. I think that worked too. Yeah. Okay. Oop. Okay, that part of the mouth I need to change up. Okay, thank goodness I did that layer. Okay. Ooh, I need the bits in the ears. Ooh, I didn't want to do it in that layer. Okay. Oh, he needs eyebrows as well. Okay. I'm gonna do a few more lines here and there. Line, I think this was that. That was a 10, okay. Ooh. Oh my goodness. The song just came on that fills me with so much joy. Maselang masurite hasunu okote Kamekante monewa bi oeshi Meriken hatobate Mazeka sowa sowa shite Kira kurusubira. Oh gosh. Okay, I need to do all the claws here and there. Alright. Oh yeah, he's wearing socks in this one, okay. think that's a good place to stop for now. Got the flat color done. Well, no, that's not true. Um, I still need to do the flat color on the patterns on his hands and feet. Um, yes. Ooh, it's getting late. Uh, yeah, I think it's coming along. I'll do the shading tomorrow, and I hope. Oh, maybe I can even get this done tomorrow. I'll send it to Dante for his approval when it's ready. And yeah, it's been a good stream. I've been going on for over 2.5 hours. Yes. So yeah, I want to thank everyone for watching live on Twitch or later on Twitch or YouTube, and follow me on my DA. Well, not really. Well, DA if you want to. FADA Twitter for updates on art and this and that, and also my YouTube GamingGenji. YouTube. That's the Twitter handle. Twitter handle. Yeah, Twitter handle as well. And sorry, I doing a Discord thing. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.